Welcome to STS Presents. I'm Lucas Siska. Today we're going to look at how to swim butterfly fast and how to swim it easy. We're going to do this by analyzing and picking two specific things from the greatest butterfly swimmers in history, Michael Phelps and Caeleb Dressel. As you can see in the background, I've got my projector set up because I have been looking at Caeleb Dressel and Michael Phelps on a big screen, analyzing their stroke bit by bit. And there's two things that I want to zone in on that they both share in common that are simple things that maybe you have never noticed. And those two things are the chin lift while breathing and the chest dip while pulling. We're going to analyze these two different things and how we can easily put them into our stroke to make us faster at butterfly and to make butterfly easier for us. All right, first things first, let's look at the chin lift in butterfly. Now, we all know that you have to lift your chin to breathe in butterfly, but the way that Phelps and Dressel do it is very specific in the fact that they do it in a similar way that actually enhances their stroke when they go for a breath. When they go for a breath, they are doing it with the momentum of their stroke. They're doing it in such a way that they're launching their bodies forward when they go for a breath. We're going to look at them now swimming butterfly very closely, and we're going to talk about what exactly is this chin lift that they both do together.
Here when we take a look at Phelps, I want you to see here how his chin is right on the surface of the water and he launches his head forward. First the chin, then the arms come around. And here in slow motion underwater we can see how the body is just launched forward. But it's that chin, he's lifting that chin up first for a breath and then he pulls himself over. I've heard many times in interviews where Phelps has said that in the 200 fly, he likes to breathe every stroke because he can feel the momentum of that chin lift as he goes along. Beautiful. Now, if we look at Dressel at a faster speed, we can see that he's doing the exact same thing. Chin on the surface when he breathes, boom, arms over the top. It's that head launching forward first, and then the arms are swinging all the way around.
All right, guys, we've seen those boys do it in the pool. Now let's look at two simple things that we can do to master the chin lift. Number one, we need to master the timing on land first. Now, I'm not some amazing dancer, but I can tell you that I pride myself in my rhythm when it comes to butterfly swimming. And it didn't take a lot of practice. I'm going to show you my sequence of how I implemented the chin breath into my rhythm on land first. So have a little gander at this little jiggy. So we've done the motion and rhythm on land. We're going to take it into the water and we're going to do a simple drill called the caterpillar drill. And guys, before we do anything new and when we're trying to put anything new into our butterfly stroke, I don't care if you're advanced, almost a pro swimmer or not, it's always best to find the rhythm in your butterfly by using fins first. The fins will just help us master this new technique, and then as we master it with fins, I guarantee you'll be able to slide those fins off and then have this new chin breath technique into your stroke. Step 2 is learning how to do that caterpillar drill in the pool. It's a simple drill where you keep your arms by your side and do a caterpillar-like motion in the water.
pushing the chest down and then ricocheting it down to your legs. Now you might ask, what does this have to do with the chin breath? Well, it's this precise drill that I showed you on land with my dance moves that we have to do in the water to slowly progress into that chin lift. Let's take a look at how to do it in the pool.
Super simple, right guys? The caterpillar drill looks like almost nothing. I mean, arms by your side, just doing that same thing that I was doing over there. But trust me, after you do this drill and then swim a normal fly swim off the drill, like let's say do that drill 25 yards down and then go 25 yards back, normal swim, you'll be amazed how your stroke feels different. I would suggest doing this drill every time before you swim butterfly to really snap in that stroke. So it's all about chin right on the surface of the water, arms come over the top, head goes down, and that brings us into the next thing that we can do to make our butterfly stroke faster and easier, and that is the chest dip while pulling. Now this is what Michael Phelps and Caeleb Dressel do really well. We're going to show you a few things that can help you achieve this chest dip, and one of them is flexibility. You can't achieve this the way that Michael does and Caeleb do without increasing your flexibility. So we're going to do a few stretches that increase your flexibility in the butterfly to help you be better at doing the chest dip.
Guys, I want to stress the fact that flexibility in swimming is crucial because it gives you free speed. If you're not flexible enough to get into the proper positions needed to achieve the chin lift and the chest dip, then we just can't do it. So to increase our flexibility will allow our bodies to get into that proper position, and then we can achieve these special techniques that will help us get the edge. Just got to stretch the area of the chest, and just simply by leaning on something like a fence can make a huge difference. Here I look like I'm hanging from something, but I'm trying to stretch that rotator cuff out so that it's nice and limber. This is the famous Michael Phelps stretch over the top of the head. Hold it for 10 to 15 seconds, then repeat. Here's the man himself swinging them arms. Streamline from one side to the other, really gets that whole area nice and loose.
Just like consistency in training brings results, so does consistency in stretching. I suggest you do these stretches every single night before you go to sleep, and also after every swim that you do. And before you know it, you'll find that you're way more flexible in your range of motion and you can get into those positions that we have talked about. Now, in addition to doing these stretches, I suggest that you do band work to increase your power and the ability to pull the water once you are in those awkward positions. You know, when we see Michael Phelps's arms way up here in comparison to his chest, you need power to initiate that catch. So to do that, we need to do some band work. And the band work or cable fly work doesn't have to be a lot. It doesn't have to take away much of your time. You can literally do it twice per week, and you will see how that enhances your ability to pull water in those awkward positions. So let's take it to the pool and look at a progression of drills that can not only help us achieve the chest dip while pulling, but also enhance what we were talking about before, the chin lift. These drills combined will help both aspects. You'll be amazed what it can do for your butterfly. Let's jump in.
Now, all things butterfly require first mastering the rhythm. Here we're trying to get that undulation motion with the kickboard. I'm focusing on the front end of the board, going under the water, back on top, under, back on top. Then the body follows through with what the top of the board does. You can see me from another angle right here doing the same thing. Then we progress to putting the fins on and doing that same undulation motion underwater with our whole body. Then we add one arm. As the front arm goes in, the whole body follows through. Chest is dipping, body is following. Fins on, let's do the real thing. Butterfly, chest dipping down. You can see that I've been working on my flexibility. I can pull from those odd angles. Here you can see the chin lift with the fins swimming full stroke. Now we take the fins off, and now we're doing it all.
All right, guys, there you have it. Just like anything in swimming, butterfly is a stroke where you need to just be patient with yourself and consistent with the things that we just talked about. If you do this on a regular basis, I can guarantee that you'll see a huge difference in your butterfly stroke and performance. Guys, thanks so much for watching. Really do appreciate you. Give us a comment letting us know what you want to see in the future, what you thought about this video. Like, subscribe, it really helps the channel. And until next time, I'm Lucas Siska. Take care for now.